I'm Nico. I'm a Grandview Kid.
Nico is our awesome 4-year-old little boy who has cerebral palsy, spastic in all 4 limbs, but he is an amazing little guy with a vivid imagination, and he's our little miracle.
What a lot of people may not know is he was actually a twin.
You know, one of the happiest moments that we have is finding out that we were pregnant with these 2 twin boys. A little ways into the pregnancy, in an ultrasound, we discovered that there were some problems and got sent to Women's College Hospital to find out that the chances of these boys being born really early was very high. We had to make it to 24 weeks for there to be a chance of survival.
Yeah, we actually have a saying in the house that every day counts, because when we were having the twins, that's exactly the motto we went by, is that every day actually did count. We made it to 24 weeks and 4 days. Susan went into early labor. Had the twins, and they were both 1.5 pounds each. And putting that in perspective, it's basically a stick of butter.
They fought through that first week that is so vital. And then we did lose Luca, Nico's brother, at 2 weeks in from an infection.
So this is where the miracle part of it kind of happens, is Luca caught an infection and passed away 2 weeks into it. And they found out that Nico had the exact same infection. So imagine our fears at the time going, oh, okay, you know, what's going to happen with the second one? He ended up fighting it, beating the odds. And I think that is kind of the going thing with Nico, is he just tends to beat the odds across the board.
Then we go through the process of, okay, now we're home and we have this baby and you're trying to start your life and still grieving a little bit, but here we are. It was a little bit later that we realized that Nico wasn't meeting some of the milestones that typically developing kids would hit. Originally we thought that was because he was in the incubators for so long, and then we realized that there was more to it than that, and we were going to need some help and physiotherapy. And then we came here to Grandview and we met Dr. Hunt that confirmed our diagnosis, but in a very gentle way. We met a team of people here that really coached us through, this is going to be okay. You know, there's lots that you can do with this child. Let's get him as functioning as his potential will be. Through our time here, we started to learn about everything that's offered through this building. And when we started working with our PT, Jessica, she was so instrumental at helping us cope with the next step and the next level and where we're at.
The chances were he wasn't going to talk, he was going to be drooling, he was going to be able to eat on his own. And now you see him, he's talking, laughing, singing, doing all sorts of things, and having a great attitude on life and a great personality.
We still do piggyback rides and we still fly him around in the air, and he rides a bike, like all these things that you weren't sure that was gonna happen, and he is thriving and he's so happy.
Nico loves moving around, so he especially loves his bike. He loves to be up in his walker. He just loves movement and mobility and being able to go and do the things that he wants to do and explore, and he's really into superheroes and space and all those great imaginative things that get him moving. He's a mover. He's a boy on the go.
So one of the major things that Nico's learning right now at Grandview that's we think is incredible is the sense of independence. The work that they're doing to get him driving a power chair, and they've made a custom controller for it, and he's starting to be able to drive around. It was really fun to watch him that first time driving that chair, and trying to coach him where to go and what buttons to press, and we're saying turn right, and he's going left and smiling and watch what I can do.
Without Grandview and without that connection to the industry or what tools or what equipment he needs, it's overwhelming is really what it gets down to. And Grandview has just been able to walk us through it, provide us the options, give us comfort in what decisions we're making. Because you never plan for this, and you start off a new family, you buy a house and you buy your cars and you're all set up, and then all of a sudden you have this come up, and now you need an accessible house, and now you need an accessible vehicle. To have that support to say, okay, where do I go for funding? Okay, what vehicle should I be looking at?
We do have an amazing family that has been supportive of us right from the start with Nico's journey. I'm not sure without all the support and how much we've changed in this last while that we'd even have considered having another child. And here we have Kara, this beautiful, 8-month-old little girl who has brought a whole different dynamic to our family, and it has enriched Nico's life already. Nico here and well taken care of allowed us to, grow our family a little bit more.
You can help a child to walk. You can help a child to talk. Help our kids today by supporting Grandview Children's Foundation. Call 1-800-304-6180 or visit helpourkids.ca. With you on their side, a whole world opens up.